Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time here before. So essentially, I just want to do a little bit more of an in-depth video talking about the engine setup that's in the 2016 through 2023 Toyota Tacoma V6, specifically the 3.5 liter 2GR-FKS. So this engine makes its max horsepower at 6,000 RPM, being 278 horsepower, and its max torque at 4,600 RPM, being 265 foot-pounds of torque. So the main complaints people have with these trucks is the fact that they make no horsepower and torque down low, which is very uncharacteristic for a truck. Most trucks have V8s, maybe they'll have a V6 twin turbo motor, and they'll have lots of horsepower and torque down low. They won't have to be revved out at all. But that is not the case for the third gen Tacoma, and lots of people do not understand that. So I'm hoping for the people who don't understand why that is, this video will help them out. So basically, the 2GR-FKS was not an engine that was specifically designed to be in a truck. This engine family has actually been around for the last 20 plus years, and it was originally introduced in vehicles such as the Toyota Avalon, Toyota Camry, RAV4, and it eventually made its way all the way up into different sports cars such as the Lexus RC350. And is even used by different sports car manufacturers such as Lotus. Now what's crazy is that Lotus actually throws a supercharger on these engines and raises the red line quite a bit, and this engine with Lotus makes a lot more power than it does with the Toyota Tacoma. So if this engine is trusted by different car manufacturers such as Lotus to be in their sports cars that are over $100,000, obviously this must be a pretty solid engine long term for a Toyota Tacoma. So with that in mind, you gotta think about it as a car engine and not a truck engine. Your truck is not gonna go anywhere if you're constantly just driving it like a grandpa. What you honestly need to do is allow it to rev out. It's not gonna hurt the truck. This engine is made to be revved out. It likes being revved out. That's where it makes its max power. So if you can't stand the way these trucks drive, what I would recommend doing is hitting the ECT power button, which is located right below the climate control knobs. What that's going to do is change the shift points for the transmission a little bit. It's going to allow the truck to hold gears longer and stay in that power band where the truck actually makes good horsepower and torque ratings. So if you guys still can't stand the way it drives, even after hitting the ECT button, what I would recommend doing is going to overlandtailortuning.com and finding the most local tuner to you. For around $500, they're going to tune your truck. It's going to make more horsepower and torque. It's not going to affect reliability at all whatsoever, and it's going to change the shift points to be much better so it constantly shifts where the truck actually makes power. So yeah, if you guys are in the market for a 3.5 V6 Tacoma and you constantly hear everyone saying everything negative about it, I would highly recommend just trying one out. Go test drive one, but you just need to understand the characteristics of the engine. It's not going to be like your typical truck engine. It's going to be more like a sports car engine that has to be revved out, but it's not going to hurt it at all. The engine loves to be revved out. That's where it makes its power. So just trust Toyota. If Lotus trusts this engine to be supercharged to go race on tracks for countless hours a day, and then you just drive right back home after being at the racetrack all day, why should you not trust your Toyota Tacoma with a rev limiter that's 1,000 RPM lower, making half the horsepower? I mean, it's a no-brainer. This truck should go 200, 300, 400,000 miles with very little maintenance. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you don't like the way it drives, try hitting that ECT button or go get it tuned by overlandtailortuning.com. I am not sponsored by them in any way. I just believe in their product 100%, and it makes the truck drive just like it should from factory. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment down below. I'll get to you as soon as possible. And please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.